Welcome back.
As
Let's
of 1
do
p.m.
mission two.
today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Ocean Federation.
Okay.
As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Ocean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Ocean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news.
And it sounds so
The
natural.
International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Europe,
Yeah, that's a thing
has
that they
been
have in this
seized by the
universe.
Erusian army.
It's a space elevator.
Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Eusia.
So Eusia, Erusia, and
The
Osea
Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have
are the
ordered
three
all its armed
nations.
forces, including Eusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN.
yeah.
Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II, after a brutal battle.
And the Kestrel's a real
Russian
Russian
successfully
aircraft
repelled them.
carrier.
During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters.
F-18.
Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid.
Wow.
Eusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning.
It's a pretty crazy
That's
thing to have
the war
happen.
they fought and died in. The biggest nations of the two
asteroid.
continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world.
They were
They
wrong.
even tried saving the Eusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky... ended
I don't know
up
why they
in
built
Eusia,
it.
Paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom.
Whatever.
When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board and
I wonder which is the photograph and
no
what's
one thought they were
CG there.
capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military.
I think I
presence
just
around the
saw the Great Lakes in the middle of
Erusia didn't have
Osea.
the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
Yeah. Bad timing, really, if you think about it.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
Who's she talking to,
I
by
crashed
the
in a
way?
bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Frozen accept the lead of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was
Just show me a map.
It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out.
Yeah, you're limping pretty badly. I don't think you were getting away. Okay, mission 2. Here we go. Boot up your system and brief me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces.
So Erusia's going against Yusia and Osea.
The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
I don't know how. You're not going to explain that, of course.
Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element.
Okay.
First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright. I can do that. So we're going against ground targets. So I want to pick an air-to-ground vehicle. A bomber. A fighter bomber, really. That's what I would want. Let's go with the Flanker D. I like that. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking jet. It's Russian. It's got a big old butt. Su-33. Do I want the hypervelocity missile, the air-to-ship missile, or the EML? No, I don't want. This doesn't have any really good air-to-ground weapons, so I'm gonna pick something else. Let's see. 29. Fulcrum. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it's got air-to-air missiles, long-range air-to-ground, and high-power air-to-air. 14 of those, though. Kind of want something a little more beefy. 8 AGM's pretty good. Do they have like a 6 AGM? Do I have a 6 AGM somewhere? Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, let's do the fucking Warthog A10C Thunderbolt 2. Slow and incredibly deadly. And we'll use the 4 air-to-ground missiles. Let's go.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
So yeah, this is great military. You get to, as a pilot, you get to pick your aircraft and what weapons you want to use from a variety of real jets from all sorts of different militaries.
Current target is on rails.
Yeah, it's a pretty good recreation of the cockpit from an A10.
Destroy the target.
Can't see all of the knobs and buttons below.
No harm should
Yeah.
come to civilians, and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
All right, so we're gonna be using the AGMs here.
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have
That's why they call it war.
vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
We'll switch to missiles for this first target.
Target eliminated.
Oops.
Fire the AA! Clear our vehicle out of there! It's popping off now, Trigger.
Oh, it's popping.
Officially begun.
There's a H-64 and Apache. Take care of you, and then I'll come back for your friends.
Sterling, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft.
There we
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Yep.
Get the fighters out there. Protect
The
the radar.
dashed lines indicate that it's below the horizon, and you likely will not hit it.
Hell yeah. Hostile position for the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Trying to get some altitude to come at them from a higher angle.
Target destroyed.
The multi air-to-ground missiles, though, I don't think that's a real thing.
Enemy interceptors inbound.
Okay.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side.
Come on, go solid,
The
go
newest
solid.
is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remain.
Evade! Radar was just about to go online.
Ow, ow.
Far from Allied territory.
Oops. I forgot to dodge, unfortunately.
Shut down for us. Column 1, box 2.
When they say that, by the way, they're not talking about the round that they're firing. It refers to the type of missile that they're firing. So a Fox 2 is probably, I don't know exactly, I don't remember, but
Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
the type of missile that they're firing. Fox 2, I believe, is a short-range air-to-air missile.
The clouds.
Yeah, they're telling that the clouds can affect your radar, which I don't know that that's real, but it's in this game, so.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
The A-10 is definitely not used for air-to-air, and definitely cannot engage targets effectively at altitude. It's almost entirely for air-to-ground stuff. With its gigantic gun.
Facilities? That's gonna be a service.
Alright, back to the ground targets.
Page 2 locked.
Box 2.
ready for the flip. Pull a couple G's. Ain't no thing. Slow down. Let my missiles reload, which is a thing.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards. H2, target destroyed. Trigger, there's one more to go.
I know. I'm working on it.
Fox 2. Vehicle down.
Let me clear out the anti-air, the interceptors.
Evaded. Lockdown hostile.
The number of missiles I'm firing means that I am costing my military millions of dollars with each miss.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
No, I'm gonna miss again. But he's dead now.
Missile hit. How the hell is he gonna be able to hit it so accurately when it's camouflaged? All right.
Those are some high-flying
There's
helicopters.
nothing in your way now. Caution! Hostile has a radar lock.
H2, shot down a bandit.
Alright, just these two to go. Let me go up and then come down.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusian's faces now.
Yeah. Alright, what's next?
Crush as many as you can.
Ah, yeah. Working the control tower.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to take him out.
Link to the radar vehicle.
C-17s, huh?
Manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Fire anti-air gun. Now.
3 targets remaining.
Alright, so there's one bogey in the sky, one on the ground. Whoa! And C-17.
UAV's ready to launch. Away.
What? Oh, right. Swarm drones is what they call them.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Probably. Don't know for certain, of course.
They gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown.
I am very high damage, unfortunately.
Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1.
Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm dead. I was not paying attention, unfortunately. I'm gonna pick a different aircraft, I think. Because A-10's not very maneuverable. Pick something from the, like an F-50.
As of 1
All right, I know. Watch this stuff already. Let's go with... Yeah, we'll do the F-35. And we'll use the AGMs. Look at Look at all that shit. And I'll see you guys back where I died. I won't make you sit through this whole mission again. There we go. Alright, welcome back. Try not to crash into the ground this time.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move,
Just
they gotta
there
be
we go.
drones.
Need those
Clear
extra
out and
points.
close. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys.
Oh.
Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right?
Goodbye.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Come on. Oh, shit!
Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter.
He pulled a high brake maneuver there.
Can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Got him.
Target is down.
Missile, quick turn, hard turn. There we go.
Nickel.
Don't try to read their movements. Bandit on your 6.
Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, up, up. There we go.
Enemy has a radar lock on you.
Alright, I need to separate a little bit. I need some distance. There we go. Oh, he's right in front of me. I'm just chasing his tail right now. There we go.
Bandits are in the clouds. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Golem 1, box 2.
Alright. In the clouds.
Locked.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
I don't know that that's how icing works always. Well, actually, it is kind of how icing works.
Fox 2.
Okay.
Buy a dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
I've taken down all of them, so...
Doing good. Just 2 more.
Oh, come on.
Stall warning.
Oh, shh.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Nickel.
There we go. Let me do this. Ah.
Drones don't feel a G-force, huh?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
That would be great.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it.
And there we go.
Pull the trigger.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Pull me.
The skies are clear. Nice
Now, this is a pretty highly stylized version of the F-35 cockpit. It's not 2 giant touch screens in
I
front of
don't
you.
know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Oh, Brownie, you're such a bleeding heart.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
These days.
Someone gets killed.
Reminds me of this, the Isaac Newton is the deadliest motherfucker in space speech from Mass Effect 2. Alright. So that's mission 2, folks. We'll watch the wrap-up, and I'll let you go for this episode.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar.
Thank you for watching again. If there's anything you want me to do, anything that I can change, make it better, make a better experience for the 0 people that are going to watch this, then please let me know. And we'll see you next time.